Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful little rally in the market. I've noticed some of my stocks are up. On my loyal, my Alphabet's at 7.77, Amazon 12%, Facebook 3.8, Intel 3.3, and Unilever 21. Everything's just a little bit up more today. I noticed yesterday as well. I had a little bit of a gain. And I still think it's mainly because the investor sentiment of a little bit, or I should say potentially a little bit more secure euro if Macron will win the French election. But I think part of it is a little bit with other concerns, but I think that's like the main thing that's really getting everybody together. Because, like I said, if Le Pen was going to win, that could be a French exit of the European, or France exit of the European Union, and I think that would ultimately collapse the union. And the EU is a big part of our global economy, so we wouldn't want that to happen. Um, and then my stash as well. Everything's doing pretty good. I'm at 3%, up 3%, which is the highest I think I've had so far with this app. My Internet Titans up 6.8%, Defending America 6.4, Live Long and Prosper 5.2, Money Machines 2.2, Wireless Wonders up point 0.8, and Raw Earth at down negative 0.11. So not really that bad. But yeah, it looks like everything for the most part is has been going up. Even my Bitcoin account, I initially deposited with $100 like last week, and I'm already at 110. And my Ethereum from my little apps that accumulate basically free Bitcoin, free Ethereum, whatever. I came in with like $1.70 instead of $1.90. I got some more coming in on Thursday, as well as I just threw $100 on it. Um, but like all the charts are up, like on a 1 week chart. You see this nice little run up. Ethereum, same thing, nice little run up. So it looks like everywhere these past couple of days there's been a nice little gain. Now, of course, there'll probably be a little bit of a depression following it. When the stock's just going to come down a little bit. But for the most part, this nice little run up's good. Now, with the point of this video, like I said, a lot of it is just what I'm concerned with the EU vote, but also this potential government shutdown that's being talked about. Now, I don't anticipate there being a government shutdown. I mean, honestly, if they did, I wouldn't understand why. Because, like, in the past, every time we have a government shutdown, it's usually because of opposing parties can't get to a deal on something. But the Republicans, they have the Senate, they have the House, and then they have the president's seat. So, and they can't basically work together to work on a tax bill. So there's going to be a government shutdown. So they basically have all the power, but they can't figure out what to do with it, which is, it's just so pathetic. After they've complained for like 8 years under Obama, they finally have literally all the power, and they're running into all these troubles. But it's probably because voters are more well informed nowadays thanks to social media. But at that, to me, doesn't seem to have any play on the market because there's all this run up despite that shutdown. Because like I said, we've had shutdowns in the past. It hasn't been anything major, at least that I can remember these past couple shutdowns that we had. I think there was a shutdown under Obama, and I think another one under Clinton, but nothing major to the stock market. So I don't know. Like we could see on Friday, I believe that's when it's supposed to happen. But looking forward, I think the more important thing is to keep your focus on what's going outside the country over in the EU, and that's the French election. Because, like I said, if that EU falls apart, that's a global economic disaster waiting to happen. But in retrospect, or at least I should say my country, because I don't know who all is watching these videos from all over the world, but the United States, where I'm from, like our little petty problems pale in comparison to like the whole global scheme of things. Like for instance, like Greece and their debt bailout that they're working on, other things. I think Venezuela is also having the problems, but I don't know. I think the EU is just kind of the big focus, and I think that's where investors are looking right now. As long as that holds together, that'll keep us going. But this government shutdown is just it looks like just a hiccup. But I think all of these apps are doing good. I notice I keep getting some comments about Stash, and they're not seeing my particular investments, like Defending America, for instance. I said in a couple other videos, I'll just kind of remind everybody, when you initially set up the app, they will ask you certain questions based on your risk. And then after you answer those questions, they'll basically kind of auto populate some different stash options for you and just like discover. So you might not see what I see here. You might go through these lists, but you don't see the same investing options as I do. So I believe you can change or redo those questions, and you probably will get a different output on these ETFs. But that's the only way I know how to do it. But basically, I answered the questions my way, and this is what's kind of come out of it. And they gave me where is it, a risk of like 3.5, I believe. I don't know where they put it at. Well, it's somewhere, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or what. But like basically, your investment options are kind of what's or your risk options are kind of what determines what you get in this app. And then my loyal three. So there's gonna be a change where all your investments basically get deposited into a new service, I believe called Folio First, and basically it's gonna do all the same things as Loyal Three, from what I understand. You could still invest in fractional shares. It looks like you have up to 200 stocks to invest in versus the 70 in this app, so that's kind of an upgrade. They still looks like do batch trading, which is free, but they only do it up to the first 2,000 trades of that day. So anything beyond that, I believe they charge like 50 cents. Um, and that I believe it was saying they also offer options for IRA accounts, which I find interesting because I have a personal IRA that I don't really do much with. I just kind of have it invested in some Google stock right now, and it's making money, but it's just sitting there. I'm not really interested in it. But if I could buy into fractional shares with that IRA account, I'd rather transfer my money and buy different shares of accounts. That way, I could spread my risk better. Because one share of Google is as you see right here, 8.89. So that's expensive. But if I could buy fractional shares of it, like with this app, I could spread my risk out a little bit. I'll be looking forward to that, and I'll be sure to make updates on it so you all can see kind of the benefit of it, or if it's not that great, either way you all can kind of see from my perspective and how I deal with it, and whether or not you guys want to go that route of using that service. But I believe on the 22nd of next month is when it's going to happen, and by August 1st, I was reading, is when they'll start introducing the $5 a month fee. Now, for what I understand, that $5 a month fee covers all the services that they offer, so it shouldn't go over. But then again, like I said, I'm still waiting on information from them. I'm still waiting to see what these investment options are. I kind of was like looking around on the internet to see what they were and kind of all that, but I couldn't really find anything. So I don't know if anyone has any idea on that, you want to share, but I couldn't really find anything. So I'm kind of curious, 200 stocks, what 200 stocks, I would like to know. But going forward, that'll be a change. And pretty much that's kind of like the update of where I'm at. My Robinhood, I still haven't done much with. I just kind of been letting it sit. I ain't gonna lie, like kind of took a break off penny stocks. I need to get back into it for sure, but I just haven't been finding anything that kind of popped out at me and interests me. So I'm gonna have to get back into that. But with that, I'm just gonna keep you all updated on what I think and what's going on. Like I said, most of my focus is in the EU. So hopefully the macroeconomic climate involved in all that will kind of continue this. What I think is we're in a bit of a bubble, and keep it floating up a little bit longer until I could get a better idea of when I think at least when things are gonna start looking downhill. Cause like we're past our 8 year cycle, so who knows what's gonna happen on that. But I think as long as the EU stays together, we'll be able to go a little bit longer. So fingers crossed on that. But with that, I hope you all have a good day. And as always, help me out. Click like, subscribe, ask me any questions, right? Leave any comments, and I'll do my best to answer to help you guys out. All right. Have a good day.